As you may have already guessed, the 5.5-inch iPhone 6 Plus isn't exactly a small handset, but Apple is determined that, when it comes to convincing users about usability, its iPhones are still perfectly usable in one hand. For the vast majority of the iOS interface and iOS apps, navigation is located at the top of the screen. There are no back keys at the base, as with Android and Windows Phone. This wasn't a problem on the 3.5-inch and 4-inch iPhones, as their compact side menu could easily reach all four corners of the screen. Things are different on the iPhone 6 Plus. Some serious hand shuffling is required to move up to the top of the screen, especially when exiting an app by clicking the home button below the screen and then reaching for an app icon on the top row. To combat this, Apple has cooked up Reachability, which aims to reduce the amount by which you need to stretch your thumb to the very top of the screen. It's very simple to use, as you'd expect such implementation would be from Apple, although I found the execution rather less pleasing. A double tap, not press, on the home key will see the screen jump down, bringing the top part of the display to the middle. This works on any screen, from messaging in Safari to the notification bar in third-party applications. What's not to love? Well, it just doesn't look very good, like the screen has got a bug. Which for Apple, is surprising. Unless you're enabling reachability, and FYI, I already hate that term, from the home screen where your wallpaper remains in the same place, you just get a big black block in the empty space. It makes the whole system feel like a bit of an afterthought, and to an extent it is. You can't scroll to the bottom of the screen in this reduced view, and the vacant space above feels ripe for a second app to be opened in it, but you can't do that. This would allow you to take advantage of the larger screen of the iPhone 6 Plus, with two apps running side by side. The use cases for this particular functionality are few and far between, even though Samsung tell us the opposite, so I can understand why Apple has shied away from it on its phones, although iOS 9 brought split-screen apps to the iPad range, so you never know, we might one day see it on an iPhone.